Here with Lane Speaker of Cam Cougars baseball. Lane, you guys just beat Lenox 7-4 in the district semifinals. You had 2 home runs, pretty much perfect night on the mound. Just talk about your initial thoughts on that game.
Yeah, yesterday we knew coming in that we've always struggled with Lenox, but we kind of had a little, I don't really know how to describe it, but our first 4 first 4 batters up for them were all strikeouts, but they still managed to score 4 runs that inning, you know. And then coming in today, we knew what we had to do. I knew what I had to do on the mound, and I think we executed pretty well and hit the ball pretty well too.
You talk about coming into today. That's obviously a really weird situation for players, coaches, when you have to come out here, play 1 inning, and then restart the game the next day. What was the message to the team? I mean, you were put in a tough situation right off the bat there with 2 runners on and nobody out in the second. You got out of that, and from there it was just perfect. What was kind of the message overnight?
You know, sometimes it's not such a bad thing to have a suspended game because, like, earlier in the season, we had a suspended game against Coon, and then we ended up going up there, and very first inning we came out with a bang too, and I would say today we did a pretty good job with that too. But coming in today, we knew we had to have the right attitude and just execute things well, and I think we did that.
Talk about first what you were seeing on the mound. You had 12 strikeouts tonight. You faced 16 batters. Just an overall, just incredible performance, a no-hitter for you, a pseudo no-hitter, I guess. Just talk about what you're seeing out there, your pitch sequences, and what you were throwing.
I mean, just about everything I had was working. It was just whether I could put it in the zone or not. I could pretty much hit my fastball wherever I wanted as long as I didn't overthrow it, and Colby was doing a heck of a job behind the plate block and everything. So when you got that going for you, it's pretty easy as a pitcher, and I would just say it was a really good night to be pitching too.
Talk about your performance at the plate. Obviously you had a home run last night, a solo home run into that 50-mile-an-hour wind, which was crazy, and then obviously today the 2-run home run to give your team the lead. Just talk about what you're seeing there.
Yeah, I've just been seeing the ball pretty well lately, and after yesterday, I think I got a fastball and I hit that one over the fence. I knew they were probably going to try to slow me down, so I just had to keep my weight back, and I think I saw a curveball, a slider, whatever he throws, and I just stayed back on it, made good solid contact, and it went over.
You guys are now moving on to the district final. You're 25-2 on the year. You'll play the winner of Mount Ayr and Lamoni. Still waiting on a result there. But either way, you're ranked top 10 in the state. What are you guys going to work on, do over the next few days as you get ready to continue this run to the state tournament?
You know, kind of like Coach Bauer said in football, this carries over for baseball too. We just got to do the little things right. Just stay mentally locked in and everything that goes along with that. As long as we show up to play and keep our heads in the game, I think we can go pretty far.
All right, thank you, Lane. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Here with Coach Dan Doherty of Cam Cougars baseball. Cam just knocked off Lenox 7-4 in the district semifinal. Coach, just talk about your initial thoughts on that whole game.
Well, you know, you never know what they're thinking when you come in down 4-1. But I told them, I said, you know, last year we were down 6 in the bottom of the 4th to Lenox, and we came back and won. And I said, you know, 4 runs is nothing. I told them I figured out the book. We'd scored 4 runs an inning, and I stopped counting at 20. So I said, you know, you definitely can do it. You just got to go in with the right frame of mind.
And talk about that frame of mind. What's the message to the team when you have a stoppage? You come out here, you play 1 inning, you get all ready, all amped up, and then the game stops. You have to come back the next day and play the rest of it. What's the message to the team overnight? You guys obviously responded really well.
Well, I just said it's not over. I mean, you got to go in with the idea that you can still win the game, and I think we did that. I mean, I think, you know, Lane picking the guy off second to start, you know, that was a huge momentum swing then. And then, you know, he was pretty dominant on the mound and hit the big 2-run homer, and, you know, he did a heck of a job.
I think pretty dominant is an understatement. He faced 16 batters. He struck out 12 of those. Talk about his performance on the mound, and then talk about his performance at the plate as well.
Well, last game against Bedford, he kind of came out of the gates a little bit. He walked the first 2, which is not like him. Tonight he had command of everything, you know, fastball, curveball. I don't know if he threw any sliders and change-ups, but, you know, he was right around the plate, and, you know, he was throwing the ball hard. And then at the plate, you know, he's just been on a tear lately. You know, even the ball he popped up on, you know, he was right on it. He just missed it. Yeah, he's a tough out at this point.
Talk about Colby Rich behind the plate. He had some really good plays tonight, stopping the ball. The couple balls that could have easily gotten to the backstop, maybe been a few base runners. You had a little bit of that in the first inning. He really adjusted, it seemed like, and did really well tonight. Just talk about his performance.
He was superb. He felt really bad last night, you know, and I told him, I said, that first one completely bounced over your head. There was no way you were going to get in front of that one. I said, you know, and he came tonight with the mindset that nothing's going to get by me, and yeah, he was outstanding. which was good, you know, because Lane knew he could throw that curveball in the dirt, and Kobe was going to block it for him.
So you guys are 25-2 now. You're ranked in the top 10 in the state. You have been all year. You're now just 2 games away from the state tournament. What's the message to the team over the next few days as you guys get ready for the district final on Saturday?
Don't be looking ahead farther than Saturday. You know, that's what I've told them ever since we started the postseason. You know, in order to get where we want to go, we got to take them one game at a time. I know that's an old cliche, but that's the way we got to look at things right now. You know, we got a veteran team, so we're going to be a tough out.
All right, thank you, Coach. Congratulations.
Thank you.